Holy crap, Giannis Antetokounmpo is officially ready to leave the Bucks. Now I know Giannis quietly asked out months ago in the summer.
If you want to know how Giannis feels, look at what his actions were over the summer.
There were failed trade talks in August. There was a multi-week exclusive negotiating window for the New York Knicks.
But then he changed his mind. However, that all changed last night when he deleted almost all Bucks-related content from his X and Instagram accounts, leaving basically just posts from the 2021 title and NBA Cup run. And then Shams dropped a bomb a few hours later.
Sources tell me that Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent Alex Saratas have started open conversations that are active right now with the Milwaukee Bucks about the realities of whether his future is best staying in Milwaukee or the realities of moving on elsewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giannis trade is here, and the league is about to be flipped upside down again. After a crushing loss to the 3-17 Wizards,
Bilal with a steal and rim rocks. Show the emotion, Bilal, as the Wizards faithful come up off their feet with 5.4 to go.
Giannis has finally had enough. He went from this.
It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended. After a half century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
To now the Bucks having just lost 8 of their last 10. And now their franchise cornerstone is questioning if he can win again in Milwaukee.
This is a results-based business, a results-based situation. Giannis Antetokounmpo has made it clear he wants winning. And so the results have spoken for themselves. And if they keep trending this way, this is just the start for even more hard conversations to come. And also, like I keep saying, the inevitable writing on the wall, as one source told me today.
And the blame here will fall on Buck GM John Horst.
He's looking at a Milwaukee Bucks squad and he's saying, this is an organization that drafted me, that believed in me, that has been very good to me, that helped me capture a championship because they got me the assets that I needed in the past. But since that time, I've gone to a semifinals, and other than that, I've been bounced out of the postseason, at least 2 times, 3 times. So that's what he's faced with now, and looking at what they're going to be able to do. A Cole Anthony is there, Miles Turner is there, a Kevin Porter Jr. is there, stuff like that. That's not going to win you championships.
Wendy was the first to tell us that Giannis had already asked out this summer.
The Bucks called the Knicks and asked for an offer for Giannis, okay?
And?
Because Giannis said, I want to be a Knick. So people were like, oh my God, he deleted a photo from May where he had a Bucks logo.
Yeah.
Guys, he asked to be traded already.
Yeah, so when's it going to happen?
Well, that's the thing. So what appears is that Giannis committed himself for the season to the Bucks. That's what appeared happened. Everything he said in his mood. But the Bucks are not good. This year, when he hasn't played, they're 1-5. And when he has played, they're 9-8. So they've been 500 when he's played, and when he hasn't played, they've been getting raced. What you're asking me is his viewpoint? Would his viewpoint change? I don't know. Like I know that he asked for a trade, and then he said, okay, I'm going to be a Buck this year. I know that a lot of people in the league don't think he'll be a Buck next year.
But when Giannis had his "This is my city" moment on October 28th against the Knicks,
Right. Practice. Giannis says no. Giannis inside. And both ends.
we were told that Giannis had shut down all trade talks.
There is no Giannis Antetokounmpo trade market. There is no Giannis Antetokounmpo trade discussions.
Nothing to see here, guys. Just move on. But if it looks like a fish and it smells like a fish, then maybe, just maybe, it's a goddamn fish. So why is Giannis done playing nice with Milwaukee? Well, it's simple. The Bucks suck. As of today, the Bucks are 9-13. That's 11th in the East, outside even the play-in.
Clutch situation, about 57 seconds away from that. Bilal, back door.
After a supposed we're back in contention reset with the signing of Miles Turner this summer.
This is a monster, impactful move and piece for us and towards doing that, and not only for this season, but seasons go forward. So this is huge for us. We're really excited.
Meanwhile, Giannis is having one of the stupidest seasons anyone has ever had.
Giannis spin move, you can count it! Catch him if you can!
That's all you can do, I mean.
The game clock, Giannis. And with Neesmith switched out on him, Giannis with the back down, the paint away, the shot! It's good! With zeros on the shot clock! Giannis Giannis with the game winner!
30.8 points per game, 10.7 rebounds, 6.4 assists, and an absurd 63.9% from the field.
Giannis throwing it up. Oh, he knocks it down! What a way to get 500 career three-point makes for Giannis!
He's literally the only player ever to average 30 plus on 60% or better.
Giannis rising up, and the Greek Freak throws it down.
And this would be his third straight season doing it. So from Giannis's perspective, he's thinking,
But the Bucks are not good. This year, when he hasn't played, they're 1-5, and when he has played, they're 9-8. So they've been 500 when he's played, and when he hasn't played, they've been getting raced.
that's not a contender. That's the same disaster he's been forced to drag around for the past few years.
Oh my goodness. He's not human.
Deflects it. Hendricks Williams drives it. Blocked again by Antetokounmpo.
Remember, this is a guy who has said over and over, if we're not contending for championships, I'm not just staying here for vibes. Since the 2021 title, Milwaukee has won just one playoff series, and they've been knocked out in the first round for 3 straight years. They've cycled coaches. They traded for Dame.
Timeouts left for the Bucks. Here comes Dame. 3 seconds. Dame pulls for the win! Dame time!
Pivoted again to Miles Turner.
So we've seen.
They keep tweaking around the edges, and Giannis is looking around saying, bro, this isn't it. But trading a player like Giannis is not that simple. We all know that Giannis would love to play for a big market organization.
I want all the Europeans to go to all the big markets, to see something incredible. This is what I want.
And any trade for Giannis would require generous compensation, including young assets plus multiple picks and long-term value. For the Knicks, the most ideal would be a framework built around some key guys, like Karl Anthony Towns and a high-level wing such as Bridges or OG, plus future draft capital would probably be competitive. So the deal would be Cat plus McCall or OG, plus extra salary filler if needed, plus multiple future firsts or swaps for the Greek Freak. For the Warriors, the package looks like Jimmy Butler plus Kuminga and 3 unprotected firsts for Giannis and Kyle Kuzma. The logic here being that the Bucks stay competitive with Butler. As they still keep Miles Turner, they can try Kuminga for a year and decide on his option. The real prize? Unprotected post-Curry picks in 2029 and 2032. Then there is the Spurs package. Even though the Spurs are 4th in the West, a Giannis-Wemby duo would put them over the top and cement them as contenders. The Bucks would get 2 recent lottery guys, Dylan Harper plus Stephon Castle, one of Devin Vassell or Keldon Johnson for salary, plus a treasure trove of firsts through 2031. Personally, I would not do this if I were the Spurs. However, there is the craziest of them all, a 3-team trade that would change the league for the foreseeable future. It would be between the Bucks, Lakers, and the Warriors. The Bucks would get Jonathan Kuminga, Austin Reeves, Pods, Moses Moody, and Dalton Connect, and a 2026 and 2028 Lakers first-round pick swap, plus a 2030 Lakers unprotected first and 2032 first-round pick swap. The Warriors would get LeBron James and LA's 2032 second pick, and the Lakers would get Giannis, Thanasis, Buddy Hield, and Al Horford. Of course, this one is crazy, but the truth is the Giannis trade is upon us, and every fan base can finally dream until we cross the NBA trade deadline in February.